Okay, everybody, let's see if I can save the world. But first, last minute items. There's always last minute items. I am doing all right.
This one won't be a walk in the park. Now is hardly the time to lose hope. Aren't you forgetting something? Only getting started, right?
Yeah, figures. All right.
Stay focused.
Oh, okay. Oh. Ah. Oh my god, let me heal, dude. Can you get the second roll off? Thanks you. There we go.
I gotta say, you two have come into your own since we first met. I'm impressed. Your movement in combat is looking much sharper, more practiced. And Lou, there was a time you seemed afraid of your own shadow. Now there's conviction in your eyes. I was prepared to stay at your side for some time, but apparently I need not. You two can handle yourselves just fine. Hey, you okay?
No, it's an incursion. But why now of all times?
I see. You became a revenant for your family.
I needed them safe, whatever it took. The payoff was seeing my siblings and parents reach old age. My nieces and nephews are all the family I have left now. Our happy reunions rouse old memories.
The beauty of life lies in continuity. I'm convinced now, Noah. Our role as revenants is to serve mankind as its guardians. I want a world where families like yours live free of strife. We'll achieve this together.
What Valentin said was true. The circle of life is truly wonderful.
We had a lot of mouths to feed in my clan back then. My becoming a revenant and entering the academy qualified them to live in the shelters. Those nieces and nephews are still doing just fine. Hell, the youngest has taken to calling me Gramps. A lot of sass, that one.
Yeah, pretty much the same way. Just why I don't bother with things like that.
It's been a century since you and I last had one of those incursions, huh? Glad you're holding up okay. We're here to protect a world where the seeds of humanity can bloom forevermore. The raison d'etre of revenants. A Valentin turn of phrase, as I'm sure you can tell. After we met and became true comrades, well, it wasn't long before his dream became mine. I only wish we could have made it happen in our time. I digress. The past is past. Don't mind me. That's all the energy in this area. With that done, let's move on to the next one.
Having a warp to get back, I have to run through all of them again. That's mean game. Just give me. Look at this. What I gotta do? Okay, it's like. Sorry if I forgot to do something, but I did. Well, I didn't forget to do it, but yeah.
We gotta grab anything we can use.
Ah, shit. Here's her advanced form. All right, I really want to hit the shop real quick. Make sure everything I am using is maximized.
I'll upgrade your weapons. Take good care of those. This is for fine.
It is done.
Jeez, are they ants?
I feel great! Going all out!
Damn. So much for that.
Why does it keep switching on that?
Spent.
Ah. Come on.
there's something I've waited a century to be able to ask you. I know we're not allowed to know how history changed, but be honest with me. I remember that day, that moment, in fact, when you burst in on me and France trying to kill one another on Magmel Island. You came back through time to save my hide, didn't you? Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, I'll be damned. Look at you two and your hearts of gold. Thank you. I owe you big time.
Not another incursion.
Gotta remember to change outfits when I'm done here.
You're telling me everyone in the Academy is dead?
Yes, on Lavinia's orders. She sacrificed most of them to produce a vessel for the resealing.
Oh, it's not ominous or anything.
Is she out of her mind? Those were our classmates.
I'm sorry, Noah. There's no other recourse. Couldn't stop her. It's my fault. Hers was the only viable solution. We offer no alternative.
Just a second, everyone.
Lady Lavinia rarely speaks of the past, but this is dreadful.
That's a memory I wish you hadn't seen. Attempts to reseal the Resurgence produced an endless series of tragedies. That was just one of them.
Thank you, Fidget.
Voda House, it's directly descended from Idris, a lineage charged with the terrible task of maintaining the seal for all eternity. And what's more, they knew. They knew the seal would give out one day. But they could never produce an heir fit for the title, fit to replace Idris. And renewing that seal required them to produce a vessel, something capable of harnessing that power. France and I were spared because the Voda still saw some use for us. But as for the others, snuffed from existence. All of it, the Academy, the resealing efforts, was Lavinia's plan. She called the shots.
She would go so far.
In her defense, I'm sure she was desperate. Doing nothing meant annihilation. Even so, the incident spurred Valentin and me to take our leave of Voda House. We tried to solve it alone. Valentin never said anything, but I'm convinced he was driven not to let anyone else be sacrificed. Sorry, that's more than enough reminiscing. Let's get a move on.
Okay. Oh, suck because I know which two are left. Xenon and
This is gonna be one hell of a fight.
Going all out.
This far. What a lucky find.
God, Xenon and who? My brain is not working right now.
Floor it!
Just did Holly. Did Lyle. God, now I'm trying to think who the first one was. I'm not having any brain coming to my mind. Who was the other one? Oh, Josie. Jesus Christ, my brain was not thinking of her. Wish me luck.
So much for that.
Come on, move. Yeah, fortunately, Josie's form was not that hard. Oh, but next up is Jesus,
There we are.
Xenons.
That's the last of the energy. Guess it's time. Not again.
I'm pleased to see you well, Noah. We're thankful you've returned to us on the frontier.
Forget that. Is it true? Did Valentin really go missing at the upheaval?
Yes, I'm afraid so. To make matters worse, the lunar rapacious continues to scald revenants, giving horrors free rein to terrorize mankind. Humanity needs its protectors now more than ever. Will you lend us your strength?
Looks like our dream wasn't meant to be, Valentin. I tried to do you proud, but it's a dull world without you, old friend.
Did you hear? Lady Lavinia is recruiting a new Revenant hunter to join us.
A hunter, huh? I've worked with one before, but it's been a while. Things might have turned out differently if they'd been here.
This is new.
After the upheaval was a low point for me, like I was stuck in time. That's why our reunion at Magmel was a godsend. You came back, and the future wasn't a dead end anymore. Time began to move again. I even began thinking you could save Valentin. Maybe.
Noah, we...
Don't worry, I know it's wishful thinking, but that's fine. I had no hope until you showed up. You filled that void and gave me light. Through the two of you, I found my purpose again in an empty world. I'll never forget the good times we spent together. Now it's time I repaid the favor. I've owed you for a long time. This time, my friend, I'll lead the way. All right, everyone okay?
Noah, just what did you mean by lead the way?
Just what I said, but don't let it bother you. Come on, let's go. We're just about there. right there.
Careless.
Why didn't it revive me? That's kind of bullshit.
Rise and shine.
Like, he should have revived me. Instead, he did that. What the hell, game?
I'm getting fired up.
Does nothing phase you?
I feel great.
This one's different. You ready for anything?
Is this the end?
Oh my god! I didn't even hit left or right, and it switched off on me. That is
How are we getting past this?
such horrendous bull.
I'm getting fired up. I feel great.
Only getting started, right?
I can still stand.
It's careless.
Because that's from healing. That's thing. Everything wants to spot me, but it shouldn't.
I feel great.
I almost feel sorry for you. Better break your focus.
Is this?
Oh my god! It just kills you instantly. You don't have time to dodge.
You may want to slow your roll a bit.
I can't summon the vehicle because it won't let me do that.
I feel great.
On the bright side, at least I didn't have to fight Xenon again. Hey, Cosmic, what's up?
So this is where he lies. Valentin's cocoon.
Can you do me a favor, guys? Promise you'll look after him for me, will you?
Noah, stop! You won't hold out!
Hey, partner. I'm here to fulfill our promise.
Wake the hell up!
Not bad. Good luck cramming for the finals. That could be a pain in the ass.
He knew he wouldn't survive. I will rise to the occasion.
Alright, I just want to double check some quick. Okay. Okay. I apparently did miss a side quest. Think of 2 as its separate world. It does not continue from 1. It keeps a lot of the same lingo, the standards for what a revenant technically is, but it also changes a lot. It's kind of hard to put into words. But if you're trying to think of 1 or 2 as a sequel to 1, it is not. Oh, yeah, I forgot you were standing again. Kinda. I'm not. I don't want to say too much about 1 because I don't know if you might have beaten it or not. There's kind of a lot to say about what they did with 1. You know, I'm gonna go with my original style look that I had in 1. Okay, so in 1, they kind of. Are you familiar with the series God Eater by any chance? Okay, so in 1, they brought in the God Eaters into the Code Vein world, And outside of the dome of God Eater 1 was the God Eater realm. Like, Code Vein took place in the world of God Eater. But because of how they tried to make the two of us mix and not really put, I don't realize that, excuse me, how weird that was for the two worlds to mix. They kind of wrote themselves into a corner where they had to try and explain things. And they didn't have that quite properly planned out, I don't think. So they kind of wrote themselves in a corner. So rather than try and fix something that was there, they just kind of created their own game or another world in two. Yeah, fix that. Accessories. There you are. Pretty much, for the lack of better way I could explain it, they pretty much just took the game in a different direction. And so instead of thinking of this as a sequel, it's kind of just its own little universe. Like you said, much like Final Fantasy, it's a similar name, has some similar mechanics between stuff, but it's not linked per se.
Make sure you're extra prepared. Don't be afraid to ask for help.
Like, really, you're right. That's kind of really the best way to put it. What the hell is... How are you supposed to appear here? Okay, well, I'm at the end game, so what you're seeing is kind of just at the end tail of it. But basically, the incursion, which transformed, which pretty much is a threat to cause the end of the world. And so, using the power of time travel shenanigans, we are trying to prevent the end of the world by just stopping heroes from going crazy. It's I'm trying to think how better explain it. Oh god, it's been a bit of a wild ride, but basically 5 heroes work to seal away the incursion, which is pretty much the end of the world, and the seal is about to break, and when it breaks, those heroes are going to be there and be transformed into monstrosities. And this was not a pose I was expecting him to be in. I will not lie.
Hail and well met, my dear comrade. We have an emergency on our hands. The fate of the very world.
So you're basically on the quest to destroy the heroes before they properly emerge and become terrorists, but you actually met them in the past. So you have basically time traveling shenanigans to go through.
Like a bolt from the blue. There is a hole, a wicked void in my memory sphere. On Insula Carcere, I was subjected to forma torture. Naturally, I bore the brunt of it handily, seeing as I am an Ubermensch after all. As it turns out, an infinitesimal fraction of the whole was compromised. Me, Xenon Grifgoat, now standing here bereft of total recall? That defies all reason!
Yeah, think of the Code Vein series as just basically anime vampires doing anime shit. Like,
At any rate, left unattended,
they're not
the string
bad
of the sword
stories,
hanging above our heads
but
is
if
liable
you're
to snap
doing
at any
deep
moment.
lore to make 100% out of everything,
An epic
you are
time
missing the
to
point.
stimulate my glorious hippocampus. Care to join? I know what you're thinking, and yes, I will reward you handsomely for your time. First, there's a place I'd like to visit on Magmel Island. If you're ready, we shall embark immediately. Let us make all due haste. Let us be off then. Ha! Precisely what I'd expect from a dear friend.
Okay. But I will say this: if you do like making character customizations and stuff like that, there's a ton of stuff you can work with in character customization and the like. So if you're really big on customizations and other stuff like that, it's a really good pickup. The first one had a co-op mode, and that was kind of more like it was less open world, but like I said, it had co-op. Second one is open world, but no co-op, which is a little sad, but it is what it is. Well, that makes more sense than. Oh my god, he is part of the bike. That's hilarious. I love it. I did not see the helmet there until just now.
Something, have you? You just
But yeah, like it's just so much fun.
marvelous. Yes, simply splendid. I tell you sure, and I tell you true, there is no pleasure like high tea with a vista. This was a scenic spot that Sabine and I discovered on one of our jaunts. It all seemed so simple then. Sipping tea was our leisure, a historic pastime we made our present. Waxing euphoric over her memory has kindled my endorphins! Now, to stimulate the hippocampus! Nothing. That's odd. That aside, tell me how the tea tastes. I take a certain pride in it, and these leaves are delightful. Ha ha! Very good indeed. You have a refined palate. In any case, enough time dithered away. Time to head to the next spot. That's right, we're visiting another nostalgic gem. More beautiful land on the scenic coast of my lifelong honeymoon. Ah, what a glorious occasion for us all. I say we enjoy it. In fact, I insist we do. Onwards!
I love this guy's helmet. Maybe not his entire outfit, but definitely his helmet. Guy is a little too much with his dead wife. It was a dead ringer for also his daughter. It's a little creepy on that end, I fully admit. And who's trying to fight me and how badly did I want to die? Oh, going the wrong way.
Nice try.
All right, fine. You want to fight these guys? We'll fight these guys.
Such enthusiasm! Now, let us explore every last inch of the place. You just witnessed perfection! I shall be at your side momentarily. All eyes on me now. Don't despair. I am still with you.
All right, let us see where he wants us to go. I don't think I've ever been in this place. Ow. Rude.
Let me take this opportunity to organize my papers.
Ah, elevator talk. How I don't miss thee.
Inform me immediately of any choice finds.
Please stop stroking the bust of your wife on your chest. Really disturbing.
Tea is served. There's nothing like it for the weary mind. As doom inches ever closer, we must take solace in our diversions. And perhaps it is time frittered away, but what better thing is there to fritter? An overburdened mind invites folly, and folly invites mistakes. Take my advice. Cherish the company of your friends. Now then, let us try once again. Hippocampal stimulation! No luck. How baffling. Let's finish our tea and chance the next spot. By the way, your posh motorcycle there, did you know that was a brainchild of mine? Surely you're not surprised. I gave it away some time ago. That you should end up its owner proves that chance takes no chances. Knowledge may be a virtue, but some things in this world are best left a mystery. Don't say I didn't warn you. Wouldn't you rather let sleeping dogs lie? But alas, too late. It has been asked and shall be answered. The frame didn't fit my Herculean stature. I realize that a touch too late. Keep that between you and I, yes? Well, my tea craving is amply and aptly sated. On to the next spot, my
So
friend.
he didn't realize when
Forward
making the
ho!
bike it was too small for him. Oh God, I don't know why, but this man is making me smile more than it should.
Just begun. Not the most opulent view for the greatest drink known, but it has its quaint charm. An addition by subtraction, so to speak. Now then, without further ado, let's get stimulating! No effect. None at all. So be it. There's always next time. Because of our longevity, many revenants become fixated on legacy. What they will be leaving behind. I was once the same, striving constantly for perpetual excellence. It was my raison d'être. My wife, on the other hand, she held the opposite view. As I saw it, aging was a disease, an act congruent to decay. My wife believed otherwise. She often spoke of the beauty inherent in the transience. Time itself was what made things lovely to her. In one fell swoop, she pulled me out of my pessimism and made every day a celebration, a looking in on life's splendor. Do you understand? I mean, does that track well to you? No? Fair enough. That is nothing to be ashamed of. At first, I was much like you. Her perspective seemed to me a concession. But not knowing, not understanding something that should have been well within my grasp, it fueled my curiosity. I yearned to appreciate the world as Sabine saw it. Surely that's enough pondering. I fancy my chances at the next spot. Really, I do.
This moment, just remember that he has a daughter. I could have told him in like 5 seconds. I'm gonna laugh. Hey, Vanguard.
I don't suppose the roller coasters still run. Entertain me! I beg your pardon. I shall be at your side momentarily.
Ow. Of course, in the make around.
Yes, yes, quite. When the tea is good, then the life is good. Now that I'm relaxed, I believe it's time to work some memory magic. Come along now, dear gray matter of mine. Show some gusto! My beloved cells seem to be gusto deficient today. Perhaps next time. I took my daughter here once, shortly after she was born. Joyous times, truly. Lamentably, we've since grown quite estranged. Nevertheless, I was relieved to hear she's settled down at Magma. Precisely! She is the spitting image of my wife, and every bit as lovely. I wanted her to live with me, of course, but alas, prison is hardly a home for a growing girl now, is it? As it happens, she inherited my, shall we call it a freedom of spirit? My meddling would only irritate her. As long as she's happy, I'm happy. When all is said and done, what more can a parent ask for? I do send her presents quite regularly, mind you. If only she'd reply sometime, just once in a blue moon. Should you, perchance, to cross paths with her, would you befriend her? Of all my acquaintances, I can't think of a better person than you to be by her side. Now then, all that said and done, we'd best be moving on! Many thanks for accompanying me on this little quest of mine. If only this confounded memory would cooperate with our fastidiousness! This faux pas may go down as the greatest blunder in the epic of Xenon Grifgoat. Nevertheless, I haven't conceded yet. Now, I stimulate my hippocampus in earnest! I simply pray my mighty cerebellum doesn't blow Magbell to oblivion! I can't remember. This is not like me. This is shameful. Must I suffer twice what I've already lost? Sabine! How fare you, my love? We have come to nurse you back to health. Name your desires, whatever they may be. If I can decree it, you shall have it.
Thank you, Xenon. You know, if I could have one thing... The first flowers you ever gave me. How sweet they were.
Yes, I remember. I knew you liked flowers, so I sent you a bouquet I arranged myself. But is that enough, Sabine? There are so many other wondrous things. You need only ask.
Yes, it's what I want. You weren't sure I'd like them, and you worked yourself into a tizzy for my sake. It was a labor of love, not reason. I'm not long for this world, but my love for you will never perish. So please, don't grieve for too long. I'll be with you always.
So this was the missing memory. It was with me all along. But it had become such a part of my being, there was no need to recall it. Thank you, my friend, for your undying patience. A love that outlives the flesh, that outlives all that we are and become. It was only lost, never forgotten. More the fool was I for doubting. Centuries have gone by, but I still feel it as I did then. The love she bequeathed me still lights my way, still fires the furnace of my soul like an undying flame. You helped me to see that again. From the bottom of my heart, I, Xenon Grifgoat, am most grateful. A gift is in order. It's the least I can do. A simple trinket, perhaps, but one I'd like you to have. I know the handiwork is crude, but nevertheless, I hope you will accept it. Really? Well, thank you very much. Thus concludes our journey of reminiscence! Let's put the past behind and march forth into the future! Let's go nix a calamity! Life and beauty for all! This is my decree, and so it shall be done!
That hit 100 and finish upgrading some gear. First, I want to see. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. So that, I thought as much. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Because anime physics. Like, that's really the only explanation I can give you, Fidget. Right, that way.
I'll upgrade your weapons.
I've seen weird things, Midget, so you just kind of learn to roll with it.
Take good care of those.
All right, let's get up. Let's pop a few extra levels. Level 100, just I was hoping for. Oh, yeah.
We completed the time jump.
Yes. I told him before he left. But he was undeterred. And let us give thanks and pay homage to his... Ah, you've mastered a new blood code. There. Successfully extracted. I pray this power behooves our quest. Together we shall save humanity.
If you say so, nutcase. I remember. Okay. In regens, we're missing one golden blood bead for Max, but I'll work on that later.
The pathos blocks our way. It's most likely Valentine's. We'll need to touch it to proceed.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now I see how the map works. Okay, I was trying to figure out why I thought it did not go to that. But okay. God, it's feeling weird for a second.
Losing the students still pains me deeply, too. But there was no other way. Procuring a vessel was absolutely necessary. You have to put this behind you and look to the future. It was our misfortune that Idris's ability didn't manifest in you.
For generations, Voda House has venerated Idris, fixated solely on tracing his footsteps. But his seal won't hold forever. What if others wrong? What if Voda House's methods are a mistake? My friends would have died for nothing. We can't keep sacrificing the people we're trying to protect. There has to be a better way.
Like Xenon, Valentin too sought to find a different path than the one Idris chose. There's another shard. The air is so thin, it's hard to breathe. Place your hand on it. I'm sure Valentin is beyond the shard.
Transcript of the Xenon Griffgrove trial. Why is increasing the revenant population seen as a vice? He tried to warn us then, didn't he? About the true nature of the resurgence. The correlation is clear to me now. Imitating Idris's ways will only ever be a temporary measure. But there is one way to eradicate the resurgence for good. We weren't mistaken, Noah. I can build the future we dreamed of now. A world where mankind can finally flourish.
Did he say eradicate the resurgence for good? But how?
Sometimes we would have got to like that answer.
This place is steeped in Valentin's pathos. We must be near the lunar... Something the matter? Let's head to the heart of the moon. It's time we take the first step into our new future. Something the matter?
I wanted to check real quick. There it is. Okay. Finances. Rubber ducky. All right, let's see how badly he'll kick my ass.
There he is. Brace yourself.
Ow! Why did I dodge into that? Ow! All right, take this. Oh, ow. That was so much ow. Please not do that again. All right, we got this fight. All right, now what bullshit are you gonna stab behind his back with?
Now's your chance. This is it. The energy of the resurgence.
The time has come. Thanks to you, equilibrium has been restored. The world owes you its salvation. All my life, I followed Idris's teachings, convinced that it was my duty to oversee the resealing. I did what I had to do to produce a vessel. I shed the blood of many Revenant clans. I sacrificed many of Valentin's close friends for my sacred task. To my dismay, the resurgence would not be quelled. I squandered far too many lives for nothing. I see now that he must have predicted my failure, because soon after he took matters into his own hands. By sourcing energy from the resurgence, he cast a formula to try and purge the world of revenants. A world free of our kind.
But why?
By eliminating the source, revenants, the resurgence could be quelled. That was the truth Valentin came to realize. And now,
Lady Lavinia, what are you?
these runes are the relic of Valentin's legacy, his final words. I toiled a century, testing for the results I sought. It was designed to terminate revenants, and revenants alone. Amplified by a device on Magnell, it shall propagate across the entire world, cleansing upon a tidal wave of resurgence energy.
But why, Lady Lavinia? Wasn't your duty to this world we have to save humanity from ruin? Can't you see?
It cannot be done. The resurgence can no longer be sealed. Our species is a cancer upon this world. So long as we exist, the world will forever teeter on the brink of destruction. Nature dictates life be cherished. Nature dictates it be nurtured within a mortal span. Even in death, each life entrusts its will to the next. We must relinquish our grasp. Mankind is the rightful heir of this world. That was Valentin's will and dream. A beautiful future, liberated from fear. And this is my atonement. To amend all the suffering and anguish I have visited upon this blighted world. Come, my wretched kin. Let us return to the cradle of finitude. Let us embrace our fate.
Have a good night, Cosmic. Good luck with your tests. That sucks. Thank you for the hydrate. Hell is this?
It was the dawn of a new age for humanity. It heralded a new day under the mantle of their leader, who was named.
It's time.
Sorry, hold up. Why am I dead? I call shenanigans.
O hallowed hero, who delivered unto humanity the world, we pray you rest.
I am not resting in peace. I got boned. Wake up, stupid. Get your ass up and at him. Somebody jumpstart my heart. This is bullshit. I think I got screwed. Yeah, I know, but someone jumpstart my heart. That was bullshit. I got gypped. Or did I? Yeah, fair point. This part of it got spoiled for me. Only because I was talking to someone about Xenon. Because remember, Xenon did cast a spell before we finished.
Time you wakened. You're not one to let ripe potential go to rot, are you?
Because now, if you notice, there's a little Xenon head pointing to continue. And rather than Lou falling on the screen, it's my heart beating. Revenant. So, that's more vampire than zombie.
Good to see you, my friend. I trust you've lived a most fruitful life. Mind you, this is an automated message, so you may as well make yourself comfortable. Do you recall our last meeting here? I used my past to cast a forma on your heart. A moderate stroke of genius on my part. Specifically, it was a forma that would trigger if your heart stopped beating. Very specific, I know. But caution being the better part of valor, I had to endeavor to elude Lavinia's deeply watchful eye. Your heart was one place I figured she was least likely to suspect. The forma is engraved with a powerful bond, a small token of pathos from yours truly. When you awaken, fate will force your hand again. You must trace our bond and locate me. Only then can we finally begin to put this right. I, for one, refuse to accept the present outcome, and I trust you are of the same mind. Now, be on your way. Time is a precious resource, and may we soon have it together, my friend.
This is the place. We must be coming up on the lunar core. What's wrong? Please hang in there. I'm taking us back to Magmel. Oh, good. You're finally awake. It's been so long. Are you all right? been by your side since you passed out. Is that a bond? Of course. He must have planted it when we left. It would appear this bond is linked to the timeline when we first met Xenon. But wait, that would mean that... Yes, we can travel back to the upheaval. Wait, hold on. You want to go right away? Shouldn't we at least speak with Lady Lavinia? We still have to stop Valentin. But then again, jumping to the upheaval would be pivotal. If we succeed, it would potentially prevent so many tragedies. So maybe that was Xenon's hope all along. He never gave up. And we shouldn't either.
Hugs are nice.
Time jump successful. We are in the time of the upheaval, just before it begins. Boda House should be performing the resealing shortly. What on earth? Were they ambushed? Agreed. We need to find him, and quickly.
Oh my god, will you stop shooting it? Oh, come on. You. What? He didn't even hit me. You. This.
Spent.
There we go. No, he didn't. He didn't touch me. Lies and slander, Vanguard. Lies and slander. I did everything correct. I did nothing wrong.
Please, you must save Master Zenon.
My body won't heal.
Zenon Grifgoat, the mighty genius revenant himself. You may be brilliant, but what good is that brilliance now? No one escapes my time stasis forma.
I'm quite impressed by your forma. It's a testament to your immense dedication to your art and your cause. The problem therein, however, is that very dedication blinds you to far better possibilities. At last, you come!
Who goes there? Rhoda House shall soon fulfill its duty. None shall interfere. We have come too far to fail now. Whoever you are, you and Zenon shall remain here forever and watch the world pass you by.
Lou?
allow me to return the favor! That was truly a wondrous forma. My compliments, dearest Lavinia. We meet again, my friend, and at the precise moment I needed. Your presence here proves my hypothesis was indeed accurate, and I knew it was, but still. The resealing ritual will fail, yes? Ergo, you've traveled back in time to alter history.
Have you gone mad?
Little.
Marvelous! It's all as I predicted! Of course, my services are happily at your disposal. Now then, let us make haste. Voda House's preparations for the resealing are already well underway. It's imperative we stop them now. Here's the stratagem. You make your way to Magna. Right about now, they'll be amassing their forces there for the ritual. Meanwhile, I'll finalize my research. If my theory stands, as it shall, it could mean the end of the resurgence. For good. It's most regrettable that I lost so much precious time in that infernal stasis, though. We'll be cutting it quite close. Even so, if this is to work, it will require precise, determined action. Now get going! I'll monitor things through your field of vision.
Just who are you? And the girl with you? Was that really Lou? The resealing will fail. No, that can't be.
Yeah, you missed the first ending. I know about the second one.
They'll be amassing their forces for the ritual.
Thank you, all of you, for coming. I am Valentin Voda, heir to the house, and I will be overseeing the resealing. For this most sacred ritual, we've assembled allied revenants across multiple strongholds. But I believe those of you gathered here are the most seasoned of our troops. We have our finest fighters gathered at Magna today. I'm sure many of you already bear great burdens, and I do not wish to add to them, but I ask for your strength in forging a path ahead.
Hey guys, listen, I'm here to kind of screw with time, so you might not listen to him and come to what I tell you.
Retainers of Progenitor Idris will be standing guard within. They will be the first hurdle to our aim. You must defeat them to the man, then secure a route to the sealing chamber. That sits upon the highest floor of the spire. Once the chamber is open, Voda House shall handle the rest, and you have done your part. Take heart, we expect an arduous battle. Fortunately, we shall have a steadfast ally. The ritual commences tomorrow. For tonight, brethren, rest well and gather your strength.
I mean, hell, I went this far to screw with time. We may as well just tell him the rest.
Look who the cat dragged in. I knew you'd show up, darling. I would expect nothing less. Can't resist a good fight with the whole world at stake, right? I'm glad you're here, though. You're the one I need most. I guess we'll need to buckle down, though. Alas, we don't have time for a truly proper reunion. The worst is yet to come, and you're here to prevent it. Sound about right? Don't worry. I'll watch your back. A better future lies ahead. Let's seize it together. Then perhaps, fate willing, we'll be able to share the next chapter in time. Another reason to win this thing. Now, let's not waste this feast. Tonight, we eat like kings and queens.
There's a face I never thought I'd see again. A perfect surprise.
You seem far more sure of yourself now. You kept sacrificing, putting your life on the line. Honestly, I wasn't sure. I didn't have that confidence. But to do my part, I responded to the summons. But the moment I saw you, the nerves seemed to melt away. Goes to show how strong you can be when you have someone truly worthwhile to lean on, doesn't it? I've learned from my parents, from you, the value of knowing when to ask for help. And now, I'm surrounded by people I love. If it's for their happiness, I would do anything. Now it's your turn to lean on me. We fight this battle together.
Look who it is, and not a moment too soon. The Hunter of the Hour.
It's been a while, but that's the way you are. Didn't expect to see you here.
We are going to raise some hell, my friend. Just like old times, right?
All right, Craig. Don't bite off more than you can chew.
The stakes aren't getting any higher than this. When else can I go all in?
When don't you go all in?
Touché.
Either way, sooner we clean up, the easier everyone else's jobs will be. This saving the world stuff isn't exactly my style. But if you're in, I'll give it a go. We'll go bag ourselves a future. I hope you've still got the touch.
You're live! Yay!
Long time no see, old friend. You couldn't have picked a better moment. By the way, did Valentin seem off to you? On the surface, he's the same, but I can't help but feel something's changed since this resealing business really got underway. Now he's sending me off to a remote region. Said it's an urgent mission, but I don't know if I trust it. He clearly doesn't want me around right now. So the question becomes, what's he keeping from me? That's why I've been making plans, looking into exactly how we can infiltrate the Spire. And as always, you arrive at the exact right moment. Looks like I'm in luck. Want to give me a lift in your jail? Thanks. Of course, the ritual success still takes top priority. Focus on your duties if you need to. What a future has in store, we'll witness it together.
Truth be told, I've been itching for some action.
We fight here to stake our claim on tomorrow.
No one dies on my watch. We'll stitch our present to the
Tomorrow we'll regale the chorus with news of our victory.
You ready to turn in? Rest well. I'll see you tomorrow.
Listen to me, Lu. Successor of Idris's affinities, born by noble sacrifice. Your duty is to the fruition of the resealing. It is for this purpose alone that your birth was consecrated.
Jeez, pressure much, lady?
Mother, if we succeed, will she?
Indubitably, yes. To quell the energies of the resurgence, she will slumber for eternity. The resealing must succeed. Surely your friends share this wish, so that their souls may finally rest.
This is resurgence energy, and it's my duty to seal it. For that is my purpose. That was me. No wonder I had no memories. I was a puppet, made to follow orders and fade from existence. The vessel was me. That's why Lady Lavinia brought me into being, to seal the resurgence. I remember everything now. The upheaval wouldn't have happened if not for me, and it cost us dearly. It was because my powers were inadequate. The resealing failed because I fell short in my duty. And history will repeat itself. The resealing was doomed from the onset. My past self will fail the ritual. If Xenon doesn't finish his work in time, someone else will be sacrificed. One way or another, this is our moment. Still, if it's to keep you safe, I'll do whatever it takes. No one can take my place. Only I can make this work. After all, it's my purpose. It's okay. I'll be dying for a good cause. I have nothing to fear. Or I didn't. Not until now. But I'm not the same person anymore. I am afraid. I'm afraid of being alone. I'm terrified of never seeing the people I care about again. These feelings make it so much harder.
Hugs are nice.
Okay. I'll be with you. Until the end. No matter what the sacrifice, I'll protect you with my life. Well, for once, we're both awake. Curiously, I seem to require less sleep in this era. Perhaps it's because I recovered my memories. Our bond in this era seems stronger now. I'm not sure why this happened, but I'm glad. At least now I can fight beside you. We should head to the Sealing Spire. It is well past time I faced my fate. And also, we must forge our future. Everyone should be gathered in the lobby. Let's go join them.
I'll upgrade your weapon. Take good care.
So I don't trigger the cutscene.
As you.
Plans of the Moon King 10,000? Jesus Christ.
We're done here. I'll upgrade. Take good care of those. This is. It is done.
Greetings. I'm very pleased to make everyone's acquaintance. My name is Lou. This hunter and I are comrades. Together with you, we stand united in our hope for this world's future. It is my privilege to join you on this mission.
Pardon the late introduction. The name's Noah. I'll be tagging along too. I'm a friend of Valentin's, a friend from way back. I'm here to help while he runs the show.
If they're with you, that's good enough for me. You can't do it alone. It never hurts to have numbers.
No arguments here. We'll take all the help we can get.
Great to have you. Let's go save a world, shall we?
It'd be an honor. Thank you, all of you.
And with that, the gang's all here.
I'm ready.
No matter how strong the foe, our task is the same. We protect those we've sworn to protect.
I'm sick of seeing the Resurgence ruin people's lives. Let's end it for good.
We've sat on the brink of annihilation for long enough. This two-bit farce ends today.
We're fighting for a brighter future. For everyone.
Life as we know it hangs on our success. Let's go.
Who do we take as a partner?
I'll be right there. We've been discovered. Brace yourself. Fight to the end.
Oh, that hurt. You there? Stop blocking my map. Oh, look. Um, uh... Elevator go up the hole.
Enemies is coming straight for us. Be careful.
Come on, stop. You. Oh, come on.
Sorry for taking so long.
I just hope Valentin hasn't forgotten his ideals of the dream he shared with me.
Not pushing yourself, are you? We really can't afford to lose our ace.
As tough as these fights are, I feel unstoppable. your being around seems to turn back the clock for me.
So far, so good. If you find yourself in trouble, just holler.
Uh,
I'll be right there. Brace yourself.
I've used too much blood.
Take this. They have you in their sights.
ah.
The marvels of civilization. This should make things simpler for us. Shall we rest a while? Don't hold back. Fight to the end. We made it. I'll be right there.
Hate when they explode. Hate when they explode. And oh yeah, hate when they explode.
Did you forget something? What's this?
It was all LP to totally boost attack. Our boost amount depends on the LP. Bam!
What's this doing here? Brace yourself. You can take this.
Ah.
Heading to another floor.
All right, I'm gonna call it a little early tonight because other stuff to do, shit like that, and I want to save the finale for when I can just let the credits roll. So probably either tomorrow night or Saturday afternoon, we will wrap up Code Vein 2, and then I'll be able to focus on Paper Mario until another game comes out that I want to show off, or I might do another retro game. I thank you for joining me tonight. I hope you all stay safe. Have a good night, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you go. Wreck a City.